Welcome back to the channel, Upcyclers. Today we are doing a nice simple PSA reveal. Just got this order back a couple days ago and let's go through it. And of course, as always, if you enjoy this kind of content, anything around card grading, please do like the video. It helps out a ton. Subscribe to the channel. Um, and yeah, let me know below any thoughts you have. All right, here we go. We're going to start with a PSA 10. This is the second year. Topps Chrome Otani. This is the 84 insert. That's a nice one. We'll get a 10 pile going right here. This is an interesting one. This one I'm definitely going to crack out and take a closer look at. This is the SP, the Top Series 2 from last year SP. It looks really good to me. I don't know, but maybe there's something. We'll get a closer look at it and we get it cracked open. Okay, good. The Future Stars, Adley Rushman. This got a PSA 10. So we'll add that to the 10 pile. We got a Volpe. I think there's a little run of Volpes coming here. This got a 9. This is the retail pink, not the numbered magenta. Although if you've seen them both, the color on the card is almost identical, so it's kind of hard to tell. All right. Next one we have, we've got the Ronald Acuna. I love me some gold minted Stadium Club. This is a really cool one with him flipping his dreads. That's just a great photo. The 2021. That's a cool one. All right. Here is a Vladdy Jr. refractor. I actually opened up a jumbo of this stuff a little while back and pulled this out of there. Too bad I didn't get a 10. Might would have helped the value a ton, but you know, it is what it is. So there's a 9. All right, I actually got a parallel in one of my Topps Now orders. I don't order a ton of Topps Now, but I do like them a lot. I like the concept. I have certainly I have a complete collection in PSA 10 of the different Tatis rookies from 2019 Topps Now. This is Trout back in June, scoring game-winning run. This is card 499 from the 2023 set, and it is the blue parallel out of 49. And no surprise, but it got a 10. Topps Now cards grade extremely well and have very high gem rate, so that's excellent, but also not terribly surprising. Okay, now we've got a second year Soto Rookie Cup card refractor. And that also got a 10. Not quite as, from the same year, not quite as, I'm sorry, 2020, the Soto Shuffle Stadium Club card, but still, that's a neat photo, and you gotta love that refractor background. There's a Gem 10. This is an interesting card. I'll be interested to know, like, this is one that I'll probably hang on to and sell at a buy it now price versus doing an auction. Um, Negative refractors are really hard pulls, and they really are rare. And I like rare parallels that aren't numbered because they are quite often overlooked and undervalued. See Stadium Club Gold, Gold Minted that's over here. Same exact thing. Although I think the Stadium Club Gold Minted is definitely a good bit rare. I've done some calculations on it. I figure there's probably maybe a couple of hundred of the gold minteds of each card from each year as they're spread out amongst the different products. Interestingly enough, the pull rate out of packs on those gold minted is actually better out of the retail and blaster packs in the hobby, which seem counterintuitive, but you know, there you are. This is just the base Otani Cup card. I was really hoping to get a 10 in that. I'll be lucky if I get my grading fees back out of that one. But hey, sometimes you got to take your swings and take your L's. Okay. Okay. This one I was really hoping for eights and nines on these. I sent in two of these. If you're not familiar with this card, this is a British card. It's generally considered to be the Mike Tyson, air quote, rookie card. It's a really cool photo. There was a few different Tyson cards in this set with different photos, but this is kind of the one that people look to, and it actually has pretty good. Um, uh, it sells pretty well and is pretty popular because there really aren't a ton of boxing cards out there. It's just a neat photo. I was hoping I could pull, 8, 9, 10 out of the couple that I sent in, but seven's a seven. This just felt like a card that some Yankee fan is gonna want, right? Cool refractor look. It's a 2019 Topps Chrome insert. Greatness returns. You got Jeter and Judge. It's just a cool looking card. Someone's gonna want that. And in a Gem 10, surely, surely I'm gonna make a couple of bucks off that one, right? Okay, we have what is the likely MVP this year. This is the same as that 84 Otani that we looked at earlier. Um, it's Acuna. It's a cool photo. You don't see this card around that often. They all have this refractor finish. They're not actually refractors. Well, I guess there's no regular and a refractor. They're all refractors in this 84. I don't know how well that's coming across the camera. That refractor effect. There it is. You can see it. Yeah. So that's the first half of the order. Let's go to the second half. Okay. This is one of the autos I pulled from that 2019 jumbo box. Brendan Rodgers. He came back late in the season for the Rockies. He's an interesting up and coming player. There's some Rocky fans that'll probably want this. This is the blue out of 150. And there's a few more gold minted refractors in here from Stadium Club. I just love these cards. Some of them, a few of them that I have duplicates of, like this one, I'll probably be looking to sell. But for the most part, I have a little personal collection of these particular cards of, Hall of Famers, stars, etc. And yeah, a little bummed that the Jeter only got an 8, but there must be some scratches on here that I'm not seeing. I might even crack this one up and take a closer look, or maybe down the road I'll send it to Tag just for educational purposes, for the science. All right. This is well timed to receive this right now with the playoffs. I'm recording this just as the wild card is just finished up and Texas is moving on. So, yeah, he had a nice home run yesterday. I'm happy that they got a 10. This was similar to the Rogers. This is one that I pulled from that jumbo box. This is just a personal card. This is the Griffey milestones. I'm kicking around the idea of just putting this whole set together again. Basically, they made a different card for all of the statistical milestones, and they're numbered kind of based upon that milestone. So, for example, this this what was this one? This one was for his. This one's for hits. I'm sorry, I've got the year wrong. No, no, no. In a different year, they have one that they're numbered based upon the. I think it's 98. They're numbered based upon the stats like RBIs, home runs, hits, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, neat looking card with that refractor finish. And in cards of this age, 9 is going to have pretty good value anyway. This is a cool one. I like this one a lot. I'm happy this one got a 10. This is the gold minted Judge from 2022 Stadium Club, and it's obviously from the Field of Dreams game. Similar, they made a SP image variation that I think I actually featured in one of my other videos recently, where he's standing in front of the corn as well. All right, here's the rest of the Volpes that I mentioned earlier. This is the Prism. That got an 8. That's disappointing. Either I got kind of jobbed or there's a fat scratch on here somewhere I just don't see. But no. The 7s and 8s, I may crack open and take a closer look just to learn because, frankly, it's worth the same or, frankly, probably less, in a 7 or an 8 in an ultra modern card than it would have been if it was just raw anyway. So I'm not really losing any value per se in cracking it open. So what's the harm? And it helps me learn more. Okay, this is the sepia. This one got a 10. This is nice. Anytime you can get, like you see our 10 pile is a little bigger than our non-10 pile right now, which is good. Um, anytime we can get on Ultramono cards north of a 50% gem rate, we're doing a pretty good job. If we're getting a lot of sevens and eights, we might be missing something, but nines, it's really difficult to tell the difference between a 9 and a 10. And as we've seen in other videos, you can certainly send a 9 in and get a 10 and send a 10 in and get a 9. The difference is just not that much, and it's subjective, very subjective to the person that's actually grading it. All right, here's another sepia. That one's in a 9. This is a pretty big card, and I like it. I'm probably going to keep this one at least for a while, unless, of course, he, goes off and does something crazy and special in the playoffs. Um, this is the short printed insert, the ultraviolet. Now, it's just the base ultraviolet. It's not numbered, but it is also considered rookie. It's got the rookie logo. That's a pretty low pop card. I'll have to look and see what it is, but I doubt there's more than 10 or 12 of these at this point. But I could be wrong. Maybe there's hundreds. Anyway, that's a cool one. I like that one a lot. Here's the other question of Sport Tyson. This one got an 8. This was, I believe, the cleaner of the two. Yeah, see, it doesn't have that little bit of whitening at the corners like the other one did. 7 was probably appropriate for the other one. I was kind of hoping that that one would get an 8 and this one would get a 9. But, hey, you rolls the dice, you take your chances, like they say. That's cool. This is probably the one I'll keep, and I'll probably sell the 7. And as I'm counting, gem rate, a card like this, I wasn't really expecting those to get 10s, so it's almost unfair to count that against the overall gem rate, especially when you're sending in like older stuff. Even that Griffey, that 99 Griffey, I mean, it got a 9 and it looked really clean, but the chances of getting 10s on cards that old is just low. Here's a nice Future Stars, Michael Harris. Always good to have guys entering the playoffs. Hopefully he does something good. Got 2 left. Gold minted Otani. Got a 10. Of all Otani cards, this might be one of my least favorite photos. Now, it's kind of a double-edged sword, right? On one hand, there aren't a lot of photos of him fielding, which is what he certainly appears to be doing, although it's in warm-up, shagging balls. And it is kind of cool that you have what I assume is the center field uh, rock thing at Angel Stadium in the background. But, usually your almost every card has him pitching or hitting, which, in Stadium Club, they do go for the more unusual photos, and this certainly checks that box. And last but not least, we have a gold foil Corbin Carroll. As I've mentioned before in other videos, the gold foil cards, if you do the math, because they only come in the jumbo of the flagships, are actually a decent bit rarer than the numbered gold. Numbered gold, obviously, they do equal to the year. So there were, 2023 of the regular gold. But the gold foil, do the math, it's probably somewhere around 700, maybe 750 of these. But they usually price around the same, if not a little bit lower for the gold foils. So, from a value perspective as a comparison to the rarity, plus I just think they look a lot better. I prefer the gold foils than the actual numbered, traditional gold cards. So anyway, overall, we did pretty good. We were at about just under a 60% gem rate, which I'm happy with. Means my eye is getting a little bit better. But yeah, thanks for sticking with us till the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you saw some cool cards you didn't know were out there and can help you with your collecting journey. Let me know any thoughts you have below, musings, stories, whatever. And of course, like, subscribe. Check me out on Instagram as well. A lot of this stuff will also end up being in my eBay store, all under the same name, the San Diego Upcycler. And yeah, take care of yourselves. We try to put out new videos every Friday morning at 11 o'clock. So have a great weekend, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.